Okay.
you ready?
So, what are your thoughts on this beautiful cover? And I wonder who did it.
Well, I know who
Of
did it.
course.
It was
Of
Bio.
course.
Of course.
Of course, it was Bio. Bio has done now 33 covers. We're gonna need to do like a
well, not
massive.
really. The first few ones didn't have a cover, right?
I think the first one didn't have a cover, and then the second one was when Bio reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I'm really interested in doing some art for you." And then we're like, sure. And then she made the cover, but like it's crazy. Like Niche was sharing some of our older stuff in one of the group chats that we're in, and we were looking at like the older covers. Hello Nyo, hello Niche. But we were looking at the older covers, and it's crazy to look back on when we barely even had like a full cover. It was like literally just a square, and then sheep is on stage.
Yay! Wait,
Everybody's just sitting up now, waiting for Niche to roast me. Thank you. You're welcome.
Hello?
GM, or is it GN for you?
Technically, I'm still doing something. I'm just gonna be like hanging on the side, I guess.
Okay, cool. While we're talking about how our original covers of Woku Wednesday or Woku Weekly had basically just a square, and we were pleading with people to enter our art competition to win a Spirit Guardian at the time.
Yeah, I don't remember if we got much entries to begin with, or even haven't.
Not like entries. Why is Edu not here? Because it's too early for Edu. Edu's still asleep, probably. Edu sleeps until the very last second, and then just wakes up.
Alright. Is Ðany using Ðany?
Yes, I am. Wait, I was gonna talk
Nice.
about that. Let me just take a picture so the chat can see.
Yeah, somebody put it in the chat.
So, chat, we have.
Yeah, if you guys aren't watching on Twitter, then what people on Twitter can see right now is Ðany as a what even is that animal?
That is a marmot.
Supposedly.
A marmot.
A marmot.
He's standing. Can you like push him down, or is it just really like that? He's standing on the chair.
I'm standing on the chair.
No, it is not a Mormon.
Marmot.
Whammy is just floating, I suppose.
I am standing on the chair. That's my decision.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's standing on the chair.
Okay. So Daddy has it's Ðany the more I don't know how you type it. Wait. I need to go see Seth.
Marmot? Isn't it Marmot?
It's Marmot. Yeah, Marmot, I think. Ðany the Marmot.
Bro, it's not a real animal. It's just a glorified beaver.
So Chad, do you know where the mascot came from? Can you figure it out?
I mean, I can just share.
Well, I was gonna give the Chad a chance to figure it out.
Okay, fine.
Like, give it like a minute.
Ðany
okay, the Franco.
Whoever guesses it. Oh wow, 10 for the Franco from Ðany. Let's go, Ðany.
But it was I just did a random one. Wait.
Cheese, Ðany. Where'd you get the cheese?
Oh
my god.
No, I misclicked. I was gonna do the one Nietzsche did. Yeah, that's where it's from.
You need to add cheese to Ðany's Fuji now.
What? I didn't. What was the GIF about? I didn't even see it. I just misclicked it.
I don't know. It was some guy asking Ðany where he got cheese.
Okay.
But yes. Yeah. Anyway, let's dive into this because Bio is here now, and one day we will have Bio on stage talking us through her covers. But I'll do it for now. Obviously, Witchy and Moki are inside a certain restaurant, which you guys will find out about if you haven't seen the announcement already. It's a diner. True, actually, it's a diner. It's a diner for sure. But yes, they're inside one, and it's to do with the leak that's coming from Moki's and their possible new job because the market is in turmoil. Everything's red, so even Moki's have to maybe start putting fries in the bag. And I don't know, Bio, what like the art style that you use this time is. Like, I don't know if there's a specific like word for the art style that you did, but I just kept looking at it last night. I was like, Moki looks HD. Like he looks I don't know what it is. He just looks HD.
RTX on? RTX.
Yeah. Literally, he just looks such high quality. Like, I don't know if you did him in a slightly different design or way than you usually do.
He's more shiny.
Yeah,
Looks
I
like
think
it.
so.
Yeah.
He looks like he's made of a different texture. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's so cool.
It's just he has more highlights this time. He has more highlight.
Yeah, I think so. Um, but shout out to Bio for being able to make these covers because obviously lately it reminds me of The Simpsons. Yes, yes, that's such a good reference.
Well, I thought it was from The Simpsons
Cammyyy
because of the
Ðany.
donut. You know?
I mean, yeah, I guess donut.
Oh my
the pink
god!
sprinkles.
Yeah, like
I
the
mean, Bio
pink
always hides
sprinkle.
Easter eggs inside everything. I love the television in the background. That's gold. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's really cool, and like shout out to Bio for like thinking of these original ideas all the time because like up until lately we've had at least a concept or idea to go off of for like okay, let's work around this idea or this announcement. But in like Ronin lately, there's not been a ton of news, and obviously the market is cooked right now. Yeah, yeah.
What
Any
happened?
comments on Anish? Niche was fighting for her life to find news.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
I was struggling to find anything more than like remotely interesting.
Yeah.
It's like there's news,
rough.
right? But like it's not interesting.
Yeah,
So
it's rough out
usually
here
it shows up before I sleep, like 1 in the morning. Thanks a lot.
But yeah, Bio always cooks with these covers. Wait, actually, Bio, question: do you prefer doing these covers where there's no concept at all and like you just get to go have fun, or like do you prefer having something to work off of? Because I feel like do you just sit down and be like, okay, I like this kind of cover design and then go with it, or do you prefer having a topic? Because I feel like it must be so hard to think of original ideas all the time. Especially with the amount of stuff you do. Like, Bio does so much.
Oh, Sean is awake.
Sean has arisen.
Oh wait, all right.
The voice actor for the dub version of I do like 4 or 5 really messy quick
Solo
sketches.
leveling.
Yeah, the voice actor
The
for Solo
cats.
Leveling English is so good, dude. He's so funny.
You watch anime in
How do you-
English?
Only
It's
some.
not
Like I have
bad,
ADHD,
essentially.
bro. Like
It's like if I were
can-
to describe dubs nowadays, it's actually not as bad compared to like 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah. But like I always have if I'm watching anime or like I have it on another monitor while I'm doing other stuff.
The reference.
Oh my god, that's him though. He's so funny.
What?
I think I saw an animated version of that. I'm not sure where I
Yeah.
can find it, but yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's jump into the news while Niche is here and able to speak because I know you like voicing this section of stuff. Bean isn't here yet. So
I'm not
we can
sure.
Da-da-da.
Like, where am I? Right, I'm supposed to be doing a different voice today, but I feel so lazy.
That's okay. We'll accept it. We're just here fighting off the red market right now.
Yeah, I'm like woke up to more blood. Great, thanks, market. Thanks a lot.
What do you
You've
mean?
been
Ron
bleeding
is up.
since-
Ron is up 1 cent. Isn't that good news, guys?
What? What do you mean? I woke up with the bloody market.
Has Ron hit 0.49 yet at any point?
I don't know. But when I went to sleep, it was 50 cents, and when I woke up, it was 51. So
It's still red. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's still red. It's like it's not
So it gets a
green.
bump. It
It's
gets a
red.
bump. Okay, anyway, let's with that info that we now have, because Ron is cooked, let's talk about this leak that we have for what Mokies may be doing soon. I don't think Bean is here yet. If she comes in later, she can discuss it more. But yeah, Amnish, let's get into it.
is she not coming
And
at all?
obviously,
Like we could also just
What should I
skip
do?
it.
well, we could skip it for now, actually, and go into the Moku Friends with Benefits stuff, actually. So, let's go. The Hankow leaks, the Moku Friends with Benefits. So, obviously, any of you guys that are part of the Moku Friends with Benefits squad and that section of the community, you guys got to get an exclusive leak of seeing Hantao literally
Hankow.
Super
Say Hankow.
Hankow play
Thank you,
Super
Nick.
Battle Moki for the first time. and he played through it. I think did he win in his run? I don't know.
He finished the 10. He finished the 10.
Yes, he finished the 10 of them. And the people who were there literally got a glimpse of almost all the Tamikins. I think one of the Tamikins that was my favorite actually didn't appear during the playthrough. I'm sure over the next week or so we'll start dropping some Tamikins for you guys to get acquainted with and stuff like that.
Most of them are not leaked, right?
No, most of them aren't leaked. So anyone that was
I
in
don't think
Moku
so.
Friends of Benefits literally got to see most of the roster actually.
Ooh.
Bean is here if you want to jump up on stage, Bean. I'm sure Bean is just finished eating her eggs and always just makes it in time. What's up?
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Morning.
You know what's really sad? I
You didn't
am
get to have
cutting
eggs.
out eggs for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Can't afford to keep doing it in this
as per
economy.
doctor's recommendation. No, I'm
No.
so sad. I'm trying to see if it affects like my skin.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I
What-
love
No,
eggs,
eggs.
but I've been
You can find
having
us
like
through-
fake eggs. There's something called
There's
just
fake eggs?
egg. Yeah, it's fake eggs. And they're actually kind of tasty. I know it's sad.
How does a
but-
fake egg even work?
Yeah, what's
where
a
does
fake
it come
egg?
from?
No, it's just made of like it's like plant based, so it's made of like beans or something. But
Wait,
they
there's
make
plant-
it look like an egg.
There's a plant-based
So it's
egg?
visually an egg.
Oh yeah, buddy, you try
that's about
just
it.
egg. Yeah, it's like pea protein and mung bean and stuff, but
Interesting.
it looks like a folded egg.
Does
and they
it
have
taste
liquid forms
similar?
too, so-
Is it scrambled or is it like the
Yeah,
sunny
it's
side
like
up?
no, it's like scrambled and like folded, like.
What
I
about
don't
the
know. I don't know if
texture?
I would have that.
Is it an omelet?
Yeah, kind of like an omelet. The
Okay,
texture's not bad. It's not
Texture's
like
too real.
egg. It's too real. Yeah, it's not bad. So anyway, just wanted to give you an update on my egg intake. It's
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bean.
non-existent.
Non-existent.
Oh no.
Non-existent. Yes.
Egg puns, let's go.
Okay, but yes, you weren't here for the start, but we obviously quickly went over Bio's incredible cover.
Oh, so good.
And like Bio was saying that Moki reminded her the style of the Simpsons movie, and I was like, that's so accurate. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
exactly what it reminds me of, is that style. And obviously now that you're here, Bean, they are inside a certain diner, which we can dive into and maybe talk about now that you're here.
Yeah, so with with how crappy the market is, clearly Mokies need a side job as well. So
Yes.
good thing is that Tama, the local taco place on Egu Island, is hiring, and they're specifically hiring Mokies because the rats know how hardworking the Mokies are.
Of course. They work hard, but are they good at working?
Who knows? Yeah, only time will tell. So yeah, Tama is hiring, and it's this really exciting new event that will be going live tomorrow. The best employees will be receiving a special prize for their hard efforts working at Tama. And also, Tama is our sponsor for the Rats Race S2. So this is for Tama Meme. We're gonna have a leaderboard event once again. This time, last time it lived in Discord, so it was kind of hard to like check your rank and see where you were. This time it will be right on the Tama Meme website, so you can easily see where your rank is, and you'll earn points based on your trade volume, based on your referrals trade volume as well. So make sure you're shilling your referral code and getting people to sign up with your referral code. And then we're giving out a ton of Ron. I think we have almost 10k Ron for the top 100 and Moki eggs too. So everything from a divine to lucky to a common. So yeah, that's going live tomorrow. So just look out for that.
And shout out to Bio for also doing this art. She is the one that cooked up Tama Bell's design and the logo and stuff. I really like the logo. Looks awesome.
The logo is a screaming bell.
I know.
Yeah, I mean
so good.
it looks great. It really looks great. But yeah, shout out to Bio for doing this, and I'm sure there'll be a few more posts going out over the next day or so as we officially announce the rats race and stuff like that. That'll be really fun, related to Moki and his CV and how his job's going to go. Are we able to describe yet how we're going to put Moki's how are they going to go to work, or are we waiting to leak that?
I can briefly talk about it. So there will be a website that you would connect your wallet to. You would see the Mokis available in your wallet, and you can put them to work. So you would pick which Mokis you want to send on a shift to work at Tama, and then there's like a specific duration of time you can set the shift at, and you can like extend that shift and stuff like that. So more details will come, but that's kind of how it works.
If I just have one Moki, then you can send that one Moki to work. Whatever amount you have, you can. DeFranco saying staking Mokis. I mean, that kind of sounds like what it is.
Yeah, it's like locking Mokis basically. So when you're sending your Moki on a shift at Tama, you won't be able to list it on the marketplace.
Yes,
Ooh.
exactly.
Mhm.
So that is a pretty big news. I always see people in Gen Chat saying like, when can we stake and stake and stake? So this is the first kind of introduction, I'm sure, we're seeing of this kind of system and the integration Mokis will have with it, which is pretty exciting. So that's pretty big news for all of you that kind of were asking for that kind of stuff. And like, I'm sure all these little new updates and stuff that are coming with Mokis is all just going to come together in the end when obviously Grand Arena comes here and all this stuff gets in. So I know you guys are always in a rush wanting these things, but they get built out over time. They make sure they're working, and then I'm sure in the end, once we have everything functional, it'll be really cool for all of you that have been patient and stuff like that. So yes, this is soft staking for Mokis, kind of, which is really, really exciting. Is there any other updates that we want to jump into being on this side of things, or will I jump into the Moku Friends with Benefits stuff?
The only thing that we didn't put into the Woku Weekly, but we announced last night, is the Flex Your Bless contest.
Yes.
So anyone that creates a Moku pouch, automates their Atia's blessing, and shows off their like success report cards. Basically, once you do that, and then you get it automatically. You automatically bless your Atia's blessing. You'll get like a report card sent to your DMs from the Auto Atia's bot. So if you show that screenshot and tag Moku HQ on Twitter, you'll be entered into a raffle for a summer Axie.
Awesome. So make sure that you guys. I actually saw a few people already start doing it last night on the timeline.
Oh, nice.
So make sure you start. I think it was Gmart actually who did it.
When is
I'll
the
do that
event
one.
ending, Bean?
It's on Sunday.
Okay.
Do we get anything for being perfect at you?
Oh, I lost mine a long time ago before the bot was available.
We're at.
unfortunately.
Wait, let me check. What day are
You
we
lost
today?
yours. I remember you lost yours and you crashed out on Twitter. No.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did not lose mine. Did not lose mine.
Did you pay
Really?
Oh,
the
I
I
thought
thought
you
I
lost
saw
yours.
that too.
It's no. I was able to delegate my Atia to my hot wallet, so I wasn't able to lose that. I just lost my perfect streak for my bounty board, essentially.
Oh, bounty board.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
we're at 673. Day 673.
Wow.
Oh my god. Awesome.
Yeah,
Great job,
we are
Niche.
old, man.
No,
we
it's
are
a
old.
good streak.
But yes, so that's all the updates on the Moku and Tama meme side of things. And then we were just talking before Bean jumped on about the perks that the Moku Friends with
Read it
Benefits people
properly.
got.
Read what I wrote.
You read what you wrote. Do it.
No, you
Voice
read it. You read it. You read it.
The rat part.
The
Or
Hankow leaks.
Hankow did more than a leak. He delivered. If you joined us last weekend as a member of Moku Friends. Okay.
More.
Okay. Continue.
If you joined us last weekend as a member of Moku Friends with Benefits, don't you agree that tofu is overpowered? That's snail too. Sheesh. Feel left out? Consider joining Moku Friends with Benefits. Yes. Very much so. Tofu is broken, and so is the snail. there was people already developing metas and stuff in the Moku Friends of Benefits chat when they were watching Hantao play through the game. But I'm just very excited for Niche.
Hankao. Say Hankao.
Hantao, Niche. I'm very excited for you to become a pro at this game and guide the rest of the community with all the meta builds and stuff like that.
I
and
mean,
do some
like, when
streams.
my first impression is that a lot of things are broken.
Yes,
pretty much.
they are. Right now,
was like,
there's a lot of characters that are too strong.
I mean, since there's a tier-based system, then yes, it power creeps too fast. It doesn't feel like the opposing side is power creeping as much as you do either.
Yeah. Well, Bean, maybe when we get closer to launch, we're gonna have to put it through its tests with Niche, and she can play it hardcore and find out if there's anything else broken.
Yeah,
She can
love
really
that.
put it to the test. But yes, so that was a really cool leak anyway for the Moku Friends with Benefits people. And I'm sure there will be more leaks in the coming weeks and stuff like that as we get closer and closer to shipping. So appreciate all you guys who showed up to the Moki Mixer and got that first preview, and then also made content about it. There was like 2 or 3 people who immediately got videos out and stuff about it, which was awesome.
Videos.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
GIFs, boy.
I mean, they made it of screenshots and stuff. But yeah,
fine,
so that was really
fine.
awesome. And then the second thing that was happening last weekend with Moku Friends with Benefits is that Bunny actually hosted the first featured creator stream in Discord. She was playing Raven Quest with me, Xanatos, and a lot of other people actually joined in. I know Cybro was there. Alison was there, so there was an awful lot of people who actually showed up and supported Bunny on both Twitch and the Discord, which was awesome. So that was really, really fun, and we definitely want to do more of those things. We definitely want to get more of you guys involved in streaming and stuff like that, and we're going to make more of an effort to get in contact with these games that are shipping stuff. I know not a lot are shipping right now, but once we see games starting to do stuff on the timeline and everything, to open up that kind of opportunity to the Moku Friends with Benefits people to maybe host events for those games and stuff like that, which will be really exciting. But yes, shout out to Bunny for doing that stream, and shout out to all of you guys who actually
crashing your stream. It's
Crashing your
kind of a
stream,
bit
yes.
more. What's this? It's funnier to have people around than streaming alone sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's always good to have somebody to just bounce like opinions off of, and like, you know, just joke around with on stream when it's more than one person. It just helps. That's why we have Danny and you here co-hosting all the time, right? It's better than
All the
me just
time?
yapping
What?
by
What did you
myself.
say?
It's better than me yapping by myself. We need
I
we
mean,
need chemistry.
if you yap by yourself, people be probably drowning right now.
This is true. You help it keep it filtered.
Filter? I have no filter.
No, you have some kind of filter. Sweet Potato does not have a filter.
Okay, fine.
That's
try
true.
to filter.
I think that's true.
Like, Sweet Potato is like just she's like, hey, I'm behaving. Yeah, she's behaving for once. Cammyyy, stop declining my party icon party up invites. What do you mean? I have not logged into party icons. Trevor, you have not messaged me in ever. What do you mean? I remember. Like, wait, when was you earned Cammyyy Moku da? What the fuck? No. No. If somebody genuinely is called that in the game, that is actually not me. Like, that is literally not me.
I don't think Cammyyy would name himself that. I don't think.
No, if it doesn't have a triple Y, it's not me.
That's true. That's true.
Bro, Trevor, does actually somebody have that name? That's hilarious.
What the hell?
Oh my gosh! You got baited. You got baited.
That's insane. I'm sorry, Trevor. I am not rejecting you, and you should have DM'd me. If you thought that was me rejecting you, I would have clarified. That's funny, though. Okay. I have added our creator for the creator corner, but I guess they might be busy, so we're just going to leave that for now and actually get into the news. And if they come through in the end, I will interview with them, and if they don't, we'll just quickly go over their story. So this week with DeFi on Ronin, we have blitzed through that DeFi. Are you going to let go of this opportunity or blitz through it? Earn a part of the $3 million boosted DeFi rewards every 8 hours. Explore opportunities with the Ronin Blitz DeFi rewards dashboard. Has anyone been partaking in this?
I have no funds.
That's
We're
not
poor.
true. You are literally a whale.
I have NFTs. I don't have funds. Okay, I'm not liquid.
Yeah. I mean, I got hit with a crazy reality earlier when I was about to take funds out to pay for some giveaways for the show. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll get like $10 worth of stuff or $15 worth of stuff. And I was like, oh shit, that's like fucking 30 RON now. I had to take 30 RON out. I was like, that didn't even compute in my head. I was like, 30 RON?
Yeah. It's like it's so cooked, man. So cooked.
Yeah, it's like I had to double take. I had to double take the thing. I was like, no way, is this 30 RON right now? So
I think
yeah.
it's a good day. It's like,
What do you mean
what
it's
is
a
this?
good
Oh,
day?
we can-
It's not a good day. There hasn't
No,
been a good day in a month.
I mean, not a good day. Okay, I'm like it's. I'm like just saying like thinking about chess. You know, I'm thinking about chess, picking up
Okay.
chess, kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess. Like I can't believe Moki's right now are at like, what is it? I think they're at 120 RON, and that amounts to
100.
like $60.
That's- Oh my gosh, that's way lower than its mint by USD value wise. Crazy.
That's a scoop in time. That's 120. It's at 125.
Imagine
RON.
being liquid, okay? Imagine being liquid.
Hey, I mean, I thought I was liquid enough, but clearly not. I kept DCing down into RON. Like, I'm like, it's at 0.8.
Yeah,
There's no
you're
way it goes
DCating down. You're also going down along with it.
Yeah, I'm literally just. I took every lifeboat on the Titanic and I popped them all and said, no, I'm staying on the ship. Fuck any escape.
Oh
But
gosh.
yeah, I do need to get more Mokis. I'm on a quest to get 30 Mokis, and I will get there.
You're
But
not
anyway,
at 30
how are we?
already?
No, I'm a
You're at-
fucking noob, man.
How many?
Noob?
28?
What did you say?
I'm
What
at
did
a
you say?
noob. I'm a noob. I'm a noob.
Guys, do you agree? Do you guys
Trevor,
agree?
that's crazy. Trevor, you're gonna just. I'm pretending I'm not gonna see that.
Yeah. We don't see that today. We don't see that
That's
today.
insane.
We're an informative podcast, okay?
I'm sure some other stations can cover that.
Yeah,
Anyway, the Blitz thing is going on. I personally haven't done it because I just don't want to touch my RON right now. I don't understand what it is putting into these liquidity pools. I know it's been explained to me.
DY. What's do
your
your
research.
own research? Yeah, because like
Oh my
as far
God.
as I am concerned, DeFi
That's so
has
good.
risks, right? DeFi has
Yeah.
risk or something.
Yeah, like
So
in
yeah, don't
terms
just
of
like jump.
things.
I was like, when I was writing, just like, man, I should probably put a notice there because like I don't want people just like suddenly just join DeFi just because I like said something about it. I'm like,
Yes.
DY your
Do your own
DYOR. Yeah. That.
Oh my God. Okay.
I cannot say it.
Shout out to,
Yeah.
but I do believe some people are actually doing this, and are getting
What is
some
this?
good rewards
Triple
from it.
H, triple Y.
Yes.
Who's
that's a
the
good
who's the
meme.
H guy? Who's the H guy?
He's a wrestler, bruh. You don't know Triple H?
I don't
No.
know anything about wrestling.
Who knows about
Hey.
wrestling, dude? Like, come
I don't know
on.
about wrestling. Let me come on. No, Trevor, we cannot do that.
No.
We cannot do that.
No.
Anyway, so shout out to the people that are doing the blitz and getting
One,
rewards
two,
for that.
three,
Next
four.
is
Where am I?
Ready for Action or PG. So
No. It's like this. Ready, action. RPG.
I love how we're getting a glimpse into Nisha's brain when she's writing this, because Nish, when you went to sleep last night, and to be fair, guys, like Nish grinds this out. Like she was up until 4 or 5 a.m. last night.
No, I was awake since until 6 in the morning.
Yeah, like guys, it's not a joke.
And I woke up like 6 in the morning the day prior.
Yeah. It's really not a joke. Like we're obviously joking around here, but Nish like grinds this thing. Like she stays up very late to get all of this content in, because some of the content at this point comes
out
out
at 1 in the
like,
morning
yes.
in my time. So like,
Yes,
bruh,
so,
why?
like, Can everybody just shout out Niche for like the work she does? But I did get told by Danny Niche when he was grammar checking that this one was a nightmare. He was like, bro, I don't know what Niche smoked before she wrote this, but this was insanity. So
sometimes sometimes I purposely don't do right grammar. Okay, it's on purpose sometimes.
Yeah, this was probably like the worst issue in terms of grammar, but don't worry, I took care of it. We're good. We're good.
Because like okay, conversational English, right? Not like it's always correctly written, right? So like sometimes I just really don't write it correctly. You know, it's like it sounds funny, I put it there. Kind of thing.
Okay, Nishi, but you know what? There was like there was one like part. There was one part of the text where I was like, I don't even know what you're trying to say. I had to ask Cammyyy if she knew. Like, what is going on here? Do you know, Cammyyy?
Which part? Which part? Like, okay, we can go through it later.
It's fixed now. But yeah, it's fine. It's
fine. Anyway, so ready, action, RPG.
There you go.
Give this realm a warm welcome. Realms of Alluria, a high-stakes RPG enters Ronin. Dungeons are the lifeblood of adventurers. Everything revolves around it, forging NFTs. So yeah, this got announced yesterday that they're moving over here. I believe they're moving from Treasure.
I was like, what time was that posted? Wait, let me see in my time zone.
Yeah, so like they announced it. The art style does look cool. It's giving me massive Treeverse vibes.
Dude, do we have like actual gameplay leak, like a little bit of gameplay?
I think like if you so loud. It's just if you click under actual timeline somewhere down there's actual gameplay.
Yeah, I want to make a petition that all games should have a pin thing with gameplay of their games.
Agreed. Okay. Agreed. That looks like ARAM map. Okay.
This reminds me of Treeverse. I do like the art style, but I think I was looking at gameplay and the combat system looks incredibly basic to me. Like, so I didn't really win me over just yet, but I'm interested to see more. It is Torchlight. Yeah.
Tor?
Yo, we have Seth. Seth
is here. Damn. Can we get Seth on stage? How crazy would that be?
I don't think Seth would come on stage.
Torchlight.
Seth would never come on stage.
I don't think so.
But anyway, that is the new ARPG.
Actually, Seth, I know Seth's voice. Actually, crazy. You guys know what I do, yeah?
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
Does it sound like yeah?
I do, Seth.
Wait.
I do.
Is it deeper than Danny's voice or lighter than Danny's voice?
Bro, the way you guys are talking about Seth's voice is like the way people talk about like Cocoa Bear. Like people are like, one time he unmuted and he breathed in the mic, and then everyone was like, what? Like, yeah, like that's literally like.
Yo, but, like, okay, you know, one of the biggest mysteries in Web3 is Seth's age. I don't know how old Seth is. That's one of the biggest mysteries.
I mean, maybe
in Web3
he's
for
Kakashi.
Seth is 37.
Yeah. Like.
I believe.
It's like asking how old is Sean is kind of.
Sean is like 46. No, I think he's like 46.
I don't know. He says it's 27, doesn't he?
Bean, what are your
thoughts? 23. It was 23.
Yeah. Sean says it's 23, which is half his actual age. I think I'm older than Sean. So okay, chat. So now we know that Seth's age is older than 46. We're getting there.
You know what? I'm glad people are able to come here and just have fun on the show while the market is so cooked. Like, at least we're enjoying ourselves here.
23.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Does he say it was older than 23 or 46? I'm confused.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Damn
22.
it. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to have fun because of stuff.
This is the RPG that's coming. Maybe we'll be able to work with them. I did read.
Am I really hearing ARPG?
Oh my god, niche. We're gonna move on quickly before that becomes a thing. Pixel in the Runiverse, huge game collaboration event coming this Q2 2025. I believe it's already here. Earning Pixel.
Yeah, it's right Q2.
It is Q2. True. Runiverse will be possible soon. Start grinding for Quanta now so you can choose to exchange it for Pixel in the future.
RPG, let's go. Something new, guys. Something new.
Oh my god, Xanatos. How are you gonna do me like this, man?
It's you.
That's crazy.
I got a free pass. It's you.
Okay, well, here's the announcement anyway, where, I mean, it's cool. It's definitely cool that games are collaborating this way with their token and stuff like that. I don't know how people are finding Forgotten Runeverse right now. I haven't dug into it properly yet. Yeah, Danny's just standing on business.
Oh my gosh. Danny, how do you sit down?
Gmart has been keeping me in the loop with everything Runeverse. I've been really enjoying Gmart's updates. Every time I go on the timeline, he's like, I just beat this dungeon and the boss looks dope. Like the boss looks
it's GX Smart.
Cool. Okay, GX Smart. Thanks, Sean, for that great input as always.
Thank you, Sean.
Oh my god.
Gior?
Yes, GX Smart. I'm sorry. So yeah, he's been keeping me up. You know what? Let's go have a look. And show some cool updates.
I think Zombino's having fun with it too.
Yeah, Zombina has been cooking on that game. But yeah, like
Jen is so wise for 23. I can actually hear what's happening. What is this? Why does it sound like something from I don't know how to
Look how sick this boss looks. Like
is that wait, that's a what's that? Yeah, no, it's a type of what moth is that? And one of those very fluffy moths. What's the name?
Yeah, the art is for sure like one of the top points.
Lunar?
Of the game.
Is that Silk? I think it's Silk Moth.
Yeah, Silk Moth.
Right?
But yeah,
shout out those things. It's adorable.
For putting out these awesome updates. What is happening?
what is happening in chat, dude?
Oh my god. Okay, that's enough of that topic. Pixel in Runeverse, you can earn it. Go do it. Have fun. And stop looking at gifs the sweet potatoes dropping in chat. What the hell? The next thing to dive into is you're welcome, GX Mert. Keep pumping out content. Love to see it. Okay, I gotta go. Sweet Potato has run out of ice cream. She has to go get more. Ready the rods this week. Miss me? Miss fishing? Miss the clean lake waters? Raise those rods since Fishing Frenzy is coming back this week. Don't worry about the fish market. Surely they've fixed that too. Yeah. So Fishing Frenzy is now back live.
Yeah, I can't get in though.
What do you wait? Can you not get in? I see people selling and buying fish.
It's like anytime I go inside the game, it tells me it's full. I'm just like,
okay. Well, I mean,
let me in.
Bullish? Is it bullish that the game is full?
Well, as long as I'm break again.
True. As long as you make up your mind, alright, come back. You can bully me, Sweet Potato. It's all good. We accept the bullying.
Just bully him. When he denies it, just tell him that maybe he has tendencies. Okay.
Yes. So, Fishing Frenzy is back live. I see.
Raise those rods, yes.
Yeah, that had to be on purpose. We all know that.
No, it wasn't.
No way, it wasn't.
Oh my god, Niche.
He's raising his rod. That's why I said that.
Yeah. See? Okay. What rod? What rod, Niche?
Niche giggle is so good.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, it was on purpose. It wasn't, right? Yeah.
Sure. I don't know what's worse. Erect your rod. Oh my. Okay. We're moving on to the rest of the news because we can't report anything here without it just getting sus. I was trying to do some humble fishing news, but now we're erecting rods, so...
Oh, he's saying it so casually, like, what?
Why am I hearing Cammyyy blushing? I've never blushed a day in my life. What do you mean?
How do you know that?
How do you know that? The next thing, adventures with a roadmap. You can't make this sus. We will see the use of Lanzi very soon. Pixel Heroes Adventure Roadmap has been updated. Seems like they'll be changing how collection buffs work and a lot more. Like Pixel Heroes Adventure, read the roadmap.
Yes, read, people. Remember to read. If you don't read, then that's your fault. Okay. Okay.
Are you still playing this game, Nish?
No, I don't have time to play game.
Let me choke you, and you'll see different colors, Cammyyy. Where did this come from? What is the context?
You have to learn how to read live chat.
What?
What is the context? What is the context? There is no context.
I need to learn how to not read chat. I swear, it's like you'll get baited so easily to read.
Oh my god! Why am I getting choked, bro?
So you can blush, obviously.
There is more.
As long as you have blood, you can blush.
Choking them.
Oh my god.
So, oh my god.
Roadmap,
wow,
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Wait, can I get the link? Wait, let me get it.
So,
it's an ocean site.
Are you?
Me no play, but it's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah, because you were like the biggest degenerate of this game ever.
I mean, after what happened last time, like what threw me off from playing anymore.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Then Danny's the last one left that can keep us updated on this, because Danny no likes.
Danny, go talk about the thingy-majigs they're talking about.
I'm just opening the link. Give me a bit. Okay.
You haven't read it then?
I have. But I read it when it came out, so it was a while ago. But yeah, Pixel here is cooking. There's a lot going on. So obviously you can see like there's a lot of writing, but let's keep it like basically. So basically we're gonna be having the ADVTR event coming soon, which basically will involve lands, right? And you'll be able to stay. You'll be able to get like items for new collections. They have a lot of really cool stuff cooking, and it's basically their season 2 play to airdrop. And instead of like ADVTR in this event, you'll be able to earn statues, which will also be NFTs, which will basically boost your ADVTR earnings and give you like other types of boosts. So there's a lot of details still, being...
Hey, we heard you like boosts, so we got boosts for your boosts.
Yeah, you get yeah, this is the game, right? You get boosts and then you get more boosts and more boosts, and yeah.
Yeah, it's called power creeps.
But
it's called power creeping.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of details, like that much details about the statues yet, but that's kind of how it should work. We also have like the new collection, which is really cool. Yeah. Look at the artwork of the books. Clean. They look really nice.
I really like it.
PJ has the best pixel art, hands down.
So basically...
I would agree.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, basically we have like the first book with the sword is like for items. Then we have the one on the right is for toys. The one on the bottom left is for the primal heroes. And the one on the bottom right is for the bosses. So you're gonna have
boss items.
Yeah, boss items. So yeah, you're gonna have 4 books individually now. Right now it's like all in the same collection journal. So it's pretty cool. And the way that buffs work is that before you needed to get like 3 specific items to get a boost, but now you just need to get 1 and it will just make your boost larger. Yeah, like you can see, for example, fire attribute, right? He has like a couple of items. If he adds 1 more of that item, he'll get a larger fire attribute damage. So it's basically a simpler way for, I think, new players.
Why am I reading?
What is happening?
What am I reading?
Yeah, man.
Yes, the answer is yes. The answer is yes.
And I think the last thing that is mentioned in this like updated roadmap is toys, which will be getting something called the Transcendence, which is like a bit more on the bottom, and that's going to come in Q3, which basically means you'll be able to upgrade your toys above level 7, so star 7.
Power creeping.
And what's really interesting about it is that it's 2 things. First of all, to transcend, you're gonna need a copy of that toy, of that specific toy you're trying to level up, which means that toys will be more valuable, right?
I want to upgrade my toys. Yes.
Yeah, we can upgrade our toys. Nishi, why is everything dirty with you? Yeah.
And he's just out here making confessions at this point.
What? What's your problem?
Oh my god.
Oh, and something else I didn't mention.
Yes.
You remember we had like the first book, which was like with the sword. That's for items.
Yeah. What about?
Yeah, we're gonna have new weapons because we're gonna have swords and staffs. You're gonna be able to be a warrior and a mage. So that's also gonna be coming.
The classes.
And basically, a summary of everything is that Pixel Heroes is cooking, dude. They're cooking a lot.
No. A better summary is this. You guys, if you want to play PHA, read the roadmap yourself. Okay? Okay. If you tell me you don't understand something, then that's on you.
But yeah, it's true. It's true. The game is constantly pushing out updates, and they are really setting the bar as far as comms go with the project and their community, because they're always shipping. They're always shipping something, and they're always putting out like really.
And the game is actually alive. Get it?
The game is alive. Yes, true. And it's like a full game, which is awesome. So yeah, no, they're doing their thing. I obviously don't play it anymore because I want to have my phone for phone reasons. But yeah,
it's gonna burn.
it was burning, dude. It was burning. Next, okay, so this was the segment that cooked Danny alive last night, and he needed to double
How
check.
bad was it? Because I guess the problem is that I guess it's too much insider.
No, because you said something like, if it says you want something, and then you said like not an Axie something, and I was like, what? What is she trying to say? It was really weird.
I was trying to say like because like in this one, right, the Atia Blessing pre-registration ticket rewards were released, and some people are like, okay, I won, quote, like so something like Trevor's hat, like how do I get it? I'm like, guys, it's not, you didn't win anything, sign a prize pool, kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and wasn't the top refer guy have like 40,000 referrals?
I mean, I honestly believe everything is botted, but
referrals are sus, Why? What is that, Sean?
40,000 Is that Sean?
It's Robocock.
No, it's Robocock.
Oh, dude.
Gosh, darn it. So people were like, they won like hugs or kisses. I'm like, nobody's shipping that, okay?
Yeah. So a lot of people didn't get anything apart from hugs and
I got
kisses.
2 geckos.
Chad, what? You got 2 geckos? What's a gecko?
Yes. See what I mean? This is what I mean! It means nothing!
Oh, okay. Sorry. Wait, isn't there an accessory which is a gecko? I thought maybe it was that.
No, that's the thing. If it's on Axie, you want nothing.
Oh.
That's simple as that.
Okay, Chad, did you get anything? I didn't get anything.
I got. It's like, I mean, technically, you can see what you got right now. If you, I don't know, do you have a link to that page?
I got nothing.
You can see what you got.
I got nothing.
Obviously, you got nothing. Nobody got anything. It's only like how many Axies?
Well, people want Axies. There was 2,400 Axies.
I haven't seen a single person I know. Okay, a single person I know that
Trevor got rugged.
See, one Trevor's hat. It's like kind of thing, kind of.
That's crazy.
Like.
Well, shout out to anyone who managed to win on that. Then I guess.
Yes, if you could win anything.
Open world farming leaks. Be like that. What is this image that you used? I was like, what is even happening in this image?
He is plowing. He's plowing the fields.
He's plowing the field.
Yeah, where did you get this image? It's so low quality that it's funny. Like what's going on?
I just took a screenshot of the leak itself, and then I just paused frame and screenshot put it there.
Oh my god!
I was actually gonna make it lower res, but I don't think people can see it anymore. So.
I was like looking at this last night. I was like, "What the hell is going on in this? Is this a person? Like,
yes,
what is happening?" So be like this guy trying to plow the ground.
He's grinding.
Farming and ranching.
Hell yeah.
Yes, he's good.
Open world farming and ranching is in the works. You can soon stress about how everyone took the crops and pet drops, or strategize on utilizing it.
I'm a believer of the first one. You're like, oh my god, why did you steal my XYZ kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, we live in a society. So, yeah, it's probably going to be the first option where people are just stealing from everyone else.
I mean, it's open, so you can use it.
I mean, do we have any timeline on when Lumitar is coming back? Is G's
I
here?
don't think so. I don't think so.
G's is passively waiting, patiently waiting for the return of this.
What?
But I guess there's no update
what?
yet. Lumaterra.
For
No news. Oh, okay.
yeah, only leaks here and there. We don't because like this is the thing. If it's an RPG that goes down, you're like, when's the next one coming up? Blah 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 blah. Kind of thing, right?
Blah, blah, blah,
Forever
blah, blah.
waiting.
Okay, next is 6868, not 6969 Chica NFTs. Wonderful
Yeah.
heading, Niche. Wonderful heading. Like, do you just sit and giggle to yourself as you make these things? Like, I could just
No.
imagine Niche at like 3 a.m. saying, "That's so funny." Like,
Okay, is there a
Very
reason why it's
weird, okay.
6868?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's just written there. See, I'm like maybe because chicas are innocent.
yeah, maybe. Chicas are ready to
Let's
take
go with
off on
logic.
April 17th. 6,868 chicas will be up for grabs. Get ready. Wouldn't you want these chicas to go, wow, 3? Because you're cool for minting 3 chicas. Oh my god. Yeah,
Sorry, dry humor.
so currently
Never change,
I
Nichi.
think,
Never change.
I think
Dry
they're
humor, let's
taking
go.
art submissions for their one-of-one
That
chicas.
already.
Oh, you need to
This,
show
I
Bio
was-
one. You need to show the one Bio made. That was really cute.
Yeah, bio,
the traits, right? The traits.
yeah. Oh, it's for traits? I thought it was for the one-of-ones.
No, it's not. Traits.
Oh, I see.
Because there's no information about the one-on-ones yet. Okay.
Oh,
There's no
okay.
information about it yet.
I just know that they were showing like different people's entries and stuff like that, and like obviously somehow Bio managed to fit in a crazy one. Where is it?
Scroll.
Also designed by Bio, by the way. Bio is making all like. How does she do it?
There you go. It looks pretty
so
cool.
this-
It looks pretty
Bro,
cool.
this is so cool.
Those are traits.
Can
Those
I-
are traits.
Yeah, can I? I can't zoom into this, but basically, Bio took a trait from each of us on the Woku Weekly team and put it on the bag of this collaboration, like Chica. So she obviously has like the sash, the horns, the bunny ears, the samurai sword, the rat ball. Like it's so cool. Like I love the details that Bio puts into her work. So shout out to her for obviously putting out this really cool design. It looks awesome.
Hell
And
yeah.
again,
Chica.
I just
Anytime,
okay,
anytime I
Pikachu.
hear Chica, I think of something else, man.
What do you? I
What
don't
do you
even
think
want to know.
about?
No.
What?
It's an anime reference. Okay.
What?
Chica.
I thought it was gonna be
cute
something
pink
weird.
girl.
But okay.
No, cute pink girl. Nothing else.
Oh,
okay.
Chica. Yeah.
Chica.
But shout out to
Not
Bio
everything is
for
sus. Okay, not
the
everything is sus.
Well, with you, we never
dug
know.
yourself this own grave of susness. So accessories we might have some nice leaks coming next week as far as WoW 3 goes. We'll have to see. So we'll be definitely keeping you guys in the loop in regards to that. So next thing is accessories be migrating. NFT updates. Don't worry, your accessories will come back with a fresh contract. On April 22nd, they will take a snapshot of the old accessories, pause that old contract. Say goodbye to accessory 69 forever.
I cannot help it, okay? I cannot help it.
Explain, Niche.
Okay. So basically, we're transferring to ERC 115, right? So the old contracts will be like paused for that because we can't have technically dupe. So the old contract has numbers for their accessory IDs, but with the new contract, everything's gonna be the same. So like, let's say, like Gecko, right? Gecko. It's just gonna be like plain Gecko, not Gecko number 1, Gecko number something kind of thing. Snapshots literally just to show that you have this item, and well, yeah, you have this item. They're gonna give it to you after kind of destroying your old one, but yeah.
Awesome. Okay, hopefully there's no
Yeah.
problems arise from this.
Well, it's you're gonna get airdrop the thing that you're missing. If I don't know,
Do you have to
Should be
unequip them
fine,
from your
right?
axes or no?
I don't think so, because it's not connected to the Mavis market. Essentially, if you use something, it's still gonna be in your inventory, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned,
nice.
wait, let me check.
Awesome.
Accessories. Yeah. It's all in your inventory, even if you equip it. Fine.
The holiday is here. Wow.
The
Good morning, holiday.
It's a morning in your time zones.
Yeah, it's morning for holiday.
Icky.
So, thank you, Nish, for explaining that for my non-Axie focused brain. And then, is it the final piece of news? The final piece of news is the big Ragmon update. What could this massive update be about? They'll tell us everything about it on April 10th.
Did they release it today? Yeah, honestly, it's like this is literally what it says in the news. Like, oh, there's gonna be a huge update.
Well,
and the day
April
after I
10th
wrote
is
this.
tomorrow, so probably not.
All right, it's tomorrow. Okay, then yeah, tomorrow. Nothing. We don't know anything about it. It's just like what, like blah 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 blah. Words. I have words. Just wait.
So it's a massive update for
basically when it comes to meta, it's the they're gonna do like the last huge balancing changes that I experienced is that they're doing an overhaul of this that. So I expect that. I mean, I don't play Ragmon, but I feel like it's gonna be like that. Now leveling system, power creeps, because why not?
One of the main people I know that plays Ragmon is Xanatos, but Raven Quest has taken his life. So I don't even know if he's playing Ragmon hardcore right now.
I don't think so. I don't think are they? No, they're not on season because it's gonna be pre-season 4.
Xanatos,
so yeah, it's off season anyway.
Are you able to bring some info to light? He's still top 68. Bro didn't even. He's just like screw 69.
What number? You're what number?
Let's take him on stage. We're putting him on the spot. Xanatos, arise.
What? Why? I've been summoned? I'm in the mines right now.
Yeah, he bro's in the mines.
We're in attention, guys. We're in attention.
But yeah, like, I don't know too much about like what the update's gonna be because they haven't revealed anything really. Not even.
What are you hoping
like,
it'll be as a huge Ragmon believer?
I really like. I hope they fix a lot of the balancing issues, like because they changed a bunch of things, right? And like it screws up your entire strategy, right?
Okay.
And especially because like these NFTs cost a lot of money to get to like where you need them to be in order
to levels.
At these levels, right? Yeah. So it gets very expensive, and so people are very like protective and upset when their units get
nerfed,
downgraded, nerfed. Yes.
Yeah, I could imagine.
But yeah, I hope it's more of like a balance change, a balance pass, maybe. New units probably. Like there's a bunch of like Ragnarok monsters that they haven't introduced yet, and yeah, so there's that. But yeah, like right now is like a cheap time to get in, right? Like because you only need level 5 NFTs.
If you're liquid.
If you're liquid.
Even if you're not that liquid, right? Like if you have like 50 Ron, I think you could build a solid team. With, like,
seriously, I mean, if you know the game, I guess. I know nothing about the game.
Is about what, $25?
What's wrong with error?
All right, maybe not just $25, but like I think that's enough to get you like level 5s. Like you can get like a mythic like level 5 for like 35 Ron, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
And that gives you like 900 rupee a day if you win 5 games with it. So you can easily get 2,000 rupee, and per day that's about 1.2 Ron right now.
Yeah.
How much is 1.2 Ron?
It's not much, admittedly, but I mean, how much are you making on whatever you're playing right now?
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Well, a huge thank you to Xanatos for somehow finding reception in the mines and having a stable internet connection to come up and inform us on Ragmon. That is much appreciated.
I'm almost level 30 mining, by the way.
I'm okay. Can we get a pog in chat for Xanatos reaching level 39?
people
I
here
need
probably don't even
context.
understand what that
I
means.
need context.
Is that like hard to do or what?
It's very
Bro,
difficult to
it's
do.
it's probably taken over 24 hours of in-game gameplay, if not more.
Probably way more than that. Like
Okay,
no.
that's
24 hours
Definitely
of
way more
just
than that.
mining.
Yeah. I've been playing this game since launch, and that's like been 3 weeks now, 4 weeks
And he's
now.
Okay.
barely broken the surface of the content.
That deserves
Yeah,
a
it's fine.
moggers.
God.
That deserves a moggers.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wait, what does a
Awesome.
mogger mean?
Moggers is the
I-
Loki
a
version of
Loki
poggers.
mogger.
Yeah.
Right?
God.
Okay. I totally
Ah.
guessed that, and I was right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hello, Xanatos. Thank you for jumping on and informing us about the Ragmont stuff.
Yep,
And
you're
now,
welcome.
actually, our creator
Moggers.
has managed to jump on in. Emilex, we're gonna have you up on
That's
stage.
that's a mug. Ah, yeah, it's a mug. Mug.
So we're gonna invite you up on stage and jump through your journey real quick.
What's a
What's good,
mog?
my guy?
Final Fantasy things.
Yo, how are
Yeah.
you?
Hello.
Nice to have you on.
Likewise.
Awesome. Is the audio all good? Let me just turn you up a little bit. You're a little quiet for me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Awesome. Nice. We're glad you could make it. I was worried at the end that you maybe didn't see our ping and wasn't able to come through, but you're here. So we would love to
I
jump
thought
in.
it meant to be at this exact time, so I came at the exact time.
Oh,
According
got
to
you,
what
got
someone
you.
said, at 3 p.m., so I came at 3
All
p.m.
good, dude. So like, can we jump into your creator journey? Like, let's take a look at how you found Web3 and then ended up on Ronin. So if you want to say maybe how you first started in Web3 first, then we can go from there.
Okay. So if I was to talk about my story, it started, I think, 2021 or the year before that. I was still in school back then. So basically, I was just doing Web3 related stuff. I was not into Web3 back then, though, but I was more of the learning and school and all of that stuff together.
Okay.
But then during the lockdown period, I went into the Web2 space as a designer. So I was basically doing design gigs and all that. Then I don't know exactly how I'll do, but somehow I came to the Web3 space around 2023. That's why I came to the space as a community manager. Then I leveled up from there, working in the NFT project, and I kept leveling up till I got to this position. As far as I made
So,
running, I don't even know how exactly. Can you
oh
guys hear me?
yes. So you just jumped in basically like learning about Web3 first, and then you found the things you liked, and then basically you got more involved. Then once you found out like, oh, you can make money from these games, and like you can own these assets and stuff like that. So you came in from the point of view of just learning first, and then found out all the cool stuff that obviously you can do in Web3.
Exactly.
And like then you don't exactly know how you found Ronin, so to speak, but was Ronin your first chain that you got involved with?
No, actually, that was not my first team. My first team was Arbitrum. I was in
Oh,
Arbitrum for
okay.
quite a while. Then I
And was there any
moved to
specific
Harvard.
games?
I don't play games back then. I was just into the DeFi aspect of Arbitrum.
Got you.
I was working with the ambassadors of Arbitrum in my country, so I was into Arbitrum back then. Then I moved to Avax, working with the Avax lead in my country. We hosted events and all together. Somehow I went into base, and lastly I came into running. Running was last year. Last year around May, June, I came into the running ecosystem through the creator
Oh,
program. Although I was there before because I created a few contents. But then the creator program actually made me to switch completely to running ecosystem. So I came into
okay.
running last year, May/June.
And like, is there any games that you specifically gravitate to on Ronin? Like, what, like, are you an Axie player, or is there other games that currently you're kind of like putting your time into, or is it still the DeFi stuff? Because obviously, if you're liking DeFi a lot, like you must have been excited when Tama meme launched, and now all the new things with Compound and stuff is coming with DeFi on Ronin.
Okay, currently I'm more into the gaming aspect. I'm focusing more on GameFi because I've been in DeFi for way too long. And games I play on running, I play Exos. I usually play Terra before, but I stopped playing. I played Fable 1 in the past too. I stopped because of the season that ended. I could not go into the last season because it did not actually approve my email. Then I'm currently playing Party Icon because of the campaign that is currently going on and also for content purpose.
Yeah.
I basically play different. I've played more Star Wars. I've played literally different games on an ecosystem. I just like
So
play as I
So you kind of play what's hot and stuff like that. So if there's a game having a CBT and stuff, you jump in to be able to make content around it and stuff like that. Which is like not a bad way to go about things at all, because like, you know, at least you're exposing your audience to all these different games, and giving them like kind of keeping them updated about what content is actually coming out right now. Like, how are you planning to play Cambria? Or are you going to be sticking with party
I don't
icons?
just play based. So can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was trying to say I don't just play based on CBT only. For example, now
Yeah.
A0, I usually like play back to back, but because of schools and exams, so I had to just like keep it on the side for now. I'm focusing on
Got you.
just the important one because of various reasons.
For sure. No, and I mean that's fair. I mean, once I guess you can't like go full time into content right now. But like you've said, you found footing in kind. Like you're enjoying being in kind and stuff like that. And has that really helped you kind of grow as a creator and stuff like that? Like, how has your creator journey been? As far as like, you know, making this kind of educational content and stuff for people. Do you enjoy doing this? And do you want to do it more full time eventually once you're done your studies?
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, I did a lot of educational content in the past, but everything changed when I lost my account, so I had to like put them on a stop. But lately, I have exams coming up, but I wrote a lot of content in the past, so I just like
Yeah,
remake those posts. So I'm currently like remaking the post I already made in the past on my new account. So at least that way the account won't just
awesome.
be empty for like if I'm not active because I have to focus on my exam. So just
Yeah,
like
no,
reshuffling what I've done in the past
yeah, no, that
currently.
makes sense. It's unfortunate that you lost your account. Like, it says here that like it got suspended and stuff like that. That's actually happened to quite a few people in the space sometimes. You know, accounts can get shadow banned and stuff like that. Twitter algorithm kind of gets messed up a little bit. So that's unfortunate it happened, but at least you're not letting it stop you, and you're actually planning to rebuild and getting your old content back up. I know that probably took a lot of effort, but it's good that you're actually going through and getting it filled up, because you know it's important for your community to have content there, especially if you're taking some time away to work on your exams and stuff.
Exactly.
And is the kind of content you make, like, do you stream? Are you making thread related content, infographics? Like, if people see you on here and decide to follow you for your content and stuff like that, what kind of content can they expect from you?
Okay, actually currently I can only create thread content. I'm not into
Okay.
video creation of content at the moment because of various reasons. Although I plan to start very soon. That's full time streaming and all that, but I can't do that currently based on school and all that related
Yeah.
purpose. But currently I write threads a lot. It's basically what I do, writing. I write a lot of content nowadays. But I'm trying to learn video editing a bit so I can at least put in videos every now and then.
That's
Just like I
awesome.
did for Part 1. I did a trailer, although it was not exactly much of a trailer, but I tried to do something. At least that way I won't just be stuck with writing only. I can actually like use video to explain some stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm basically learning how to do video editing right now.
No, that's awesome. And like, I definitely think it's worth like trying to teach yourself that skill, because it opens so many doors for you and your content as a content creator. If you sit down and like go through the hard work of learning how to edit videos, and even if your like first few videos aren't amazing or perfect or whatever, like you'll grow over time with editing skills and stuff like that. So it's definitely something that's worth learning. And I think a lot of people might kind of like they will never make the effort to learn these new skills and stuff like that. So I think it's a good step that you're actually planning to sit down and actually teach yourself video editing, because it will only elevate your content once you have more time to dedicate to it.
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to like go into that space, even if it's not fully, like at least just to like keep learning. The more you learn, the more you know. It's the more you know, the better you become. So that way you at least keep improving, even though the start might be hard or it might not look good at the start. That way, at least when you keep learning, you keep knowing more, correct your past mistakes, and you become better at it. So basically, it's just
Exactly.
like I'm more in the learning phase at this point. But I'm trying to
For
like create a few content about video editing, but I'm still learning, so it's
for
just like
sure.
that to do.
No, there's no better place to start than, or better time to start than right now, especially when the market is how it is. It's a good time to build and hone your skills and stuff like that. And then once everything is hopefully all good again, then you'll have all these new skills and these tools and ideas that you've been working on, good to go for when everything is hot again. So I think it's a really great idea. And it says here that your goal as a creator is to educate. You believe the best creators are the best educators, which is like completely true. I totally agree with that. So I think you focusing on thread related content is a really good way of reaching that goal, because a lot of people on Twitter value threads and value the information in them, and it's actually quite a good skill. Like it takes some work to be able to make a very good thread and like construct information the way is required in threads to be readable and actually consumable by the audience. So it's definitely a good skill to have. Wait, sorry.
I totally get you.
Sorry, 1 second. So Mice Mouse saying he lost his account due to excessive social. Okay. So be mindful. Okay, be mindful when you're retweeting stuff. Yes, thank you, Mice Mao. But Amilex, like, obviously you said you have your exams. Is your exams going to be done by summer? Are they coming up really soon? Like, are you hoping to be able to go more into content creation in the summer once the exams are done?
Actually, the exams is ending this month, and actually it's starting
Oh,
in the
sweet.
next 2 weeks. Just 5 days
Okay,
exam. So once I'm done with that, I'll be back fully. So I'm basically just
awesome.
reading at this moment for the exams, but I'll be back
No,
by May 1st.
that's great. That's good. That's really cool, dude. So we're expecting a lot more content from you then in the next once the next month is done. And like if there's any advice that you currently want to give to anybody in the audience, or if anybody has any questions in related to anything that Milex covered, with in regards to how he wants to pursue content creation and stuff like that, please you can drop off any advice to people in the chat right now that may be wanting to get started on their creator journey just like you.
Okay. So in the design aspect, right? If you want to start as a designer, I'll tell you one simple truth. The more simple your design is, the better it becomes. I realize a lot of designers nowadays, or people trying to become designers, they like to implement multiple like say effects or like say components into their designs, and in the end it
Mm-hmm.
end up looking. I actually prefer Web 2 designs because when you have Web 2 designs, you have a plain background, just one background, a few colors, and like your text, everything will be aligned. But mostly Web
Yeah,
2 designs are just like filled with various components that end up making design look off than even good. So I believe the more simple it is, the better it becomes. As a designer, if you're starting off, don't be worried about effect and background and all that stuff. Just start with a plain background. Pick a color, pick a good color that actually vibes with your brand. Branding is very key if you want to design. If you don't know the brand color you want to stick with, you won't be able to like design well. So picking a brand color has to come down to what you want your color to speak about, right? Different colors have different meaning they are trying to represent. So you have to pick a color that actually represents what you're trying to say. Right now for blue, my brand color is called blue. It means honesty, loyalty. You can really trust me through my work. I choose color blue. For purple, it's royalty, yeah, royal and all that stuff. So different color have different things they're
mm-hmm.
trying to represent. So you pick a color that actually rhymes with what you're trying to tell the people looking at your brand. Now, when you pick a color, pick other complement color. You cannot just pick one brand color and say that's all. You have to have at least three different colors that can rhyme with each other to give you that design you're trying to create a very good design. It can be, let's say, blue, white, and cream. They go well
Yeah,
together. It can be green, lime, and let's just say white. Usually, all these colors like move around together. So you have to pick three colors that rhymes together when you want to design. Right. Then, like I
that's
said, simplicity. Don't make your designs too complex. It's better to just put text and image only, and you're good to go, than putting text, putting mock-up, and other stuff into the design. It ends up making the design look very, very, very off. So simplicity is very, very key in design. Don't be scared of what you're trying to do. Just go to Canva or whatever platform you're using. You can use Canva, you can use Pixel Lab, you can use Photoshop. Actually, different platform you can work with. But our advice as a beginner, use Canva because there's actually template already on Canva you can edit. Just go to Canva, edit those text, and you're good to go. So as a designer, learn to make your design as simple as possible as a beginner. That way you can be better at what you're doing and they can actually like see your text well. Don't be worried about complex stuff like other designers do and all those stuff. Just be you, be plain, be simple. Yeah, learning. It's not to be scared about. It's basically in your learning stage. So nobody can drag you for saying, oh, you did this, is not good and that. You're still learning, so they cannot even drag you about that. Like I said, simplicity is
that's
key.
That's
Just be you
really
and do what
awesome
you
advice, dude. Like, that's really interesting as well that you spoke about the psychology of colors And like as Niche highlighted in the chat, like the language of colors, it really is a thing. When I was in college, I actually learned about it briefly as well, about marketing and like the different colors you use for different things. So it's cool that you highlighted that. We've never had anybody on the show that kind of spoke about that direction of things, and spoke about the kind of power of personal branding, and especially the colors they use. So it is super true. You can put a lot of thought into the color of your brand, and what you're trying to convey, and the personality you're trying to give to the audience. So that's really, really cool, dude. And like, yeah, I agree. Sometimes something that's too flashy or over the top or highly edited and stuff like that can actually take away from the content. So the simple kind of style and simple point of view is like, it's all that's necessary. Like, you should let your content speak for itself. You don't need to have something super flashy. The information needs to be important. That's what needs to be. The visuals can be done later. Like, as long as you have like good informative content, that's what matters. When you're trying to do these things and make it shareable. So I totally agree, and that's awesome advice from you.
Also, I want to just mention something, right? If you can't be a designer, I tell people a lot. If you can't do something, it's better to actually get models that can do it for you. And now it comes down to you can actually do a few work with somebody without actually paying that person in a sense, right? Now, let me say something sincerely speaking. As a creator, if you don't know how to utilize people around you, you won't go far. It's that simple because I might be a designer right now. You're a creator, you have a little bit of influence. I lack any influence as a designer. I don't have any
Mm-hmm.
influence, but you have an influence. So I can come to you and say, okay, hey bro, or hey sis, or whatever you want to call the person, and tell them, okay, so I'm a creator. I have some amount of followers and all that. But I see you currently have a brand and it's very lacking in the aspect of creating content. So why don't we collaborate? I help you create content, you help me with design. Actually giving and taking. You're giving the person content, the person giving you designs in return.
Yes.
Actually, you know who to reach out to and collaborate with. Don't just reach out to any random person because most times people will just leave you on read. So actually you have to first build the connection with the person. Okay, you're a designer, nice. I see your this is so stuff. This is very nice. How did you do so? You can even use that opportunity to actually like learn from people. Because like for me
For
now, when I
sure.
started in this space, I did not pay for a single course. I actually just went to people DM, spoke with them, complimented them, I asked a few questions, and I was picking points from what they were saying. Actually, somebody who taught me designing like from scratch. It was like I like the way
Mm-hmm.
you relate with me. He told me, okay, let's have a call. We went into the call. He opened this PC for me. Told me to go into Photoshop, and he was like teaching me design techniques and all that, or for free,
Yeah.
just because I spoke with him and he liked the way I approached him. So basically, you can start as a designer without paying a single dime. Just find the right person you want to like reach out to. Let the person actually trust you and wants to teach you for free. Most people won't teach you for free because they are very busy with making money and all that. But there's a way you would speak to some people that will be like, wow, I like you. Let me just tell you a few things. And from telling you a few things, I can really just take you into the app and teach you everything you need to know as a beginner. So
For sure.
basically, you can also collaborate with them to provide them value, they provide you value in return. If you teach them some
Exactly.
stuff, they'll teach you some stuff in return.
And
Right?
that's definitely
Like I said,
something I try
collaborate
to
with people.
that's definitely something I try to promote to the Moku Friends with Benefits people, that like it's so important to reach out to each other and learn from each other. Like, some people are going to be really good at design, some people are going to be good at art, some people are going to be good at maybe writing content, videos. So like, it's really important to reach out to people, and I guess put egos to the side. I think people can fall victim to having an ego in the space, and it's important to put that to the side and like feel okay with reaching out to people and saying, "Hey, you do this better than me. Can you help me learn how to do this, or teach me how to do this so I can like also make a better version of my content and stuff?" So I think that's really good advice, dude, and I appreciate you sharing that with the audience and on Woku Wednesday with us. That was really awesome.
No problem, no problem. Now, in the aspect of building a brand, right? I want to just advise something regarding creating content. I said the best content are the most simplest. I realize a lot of things nowadays, whereby most creators, especially the ones with big influence, they just go into ChatGPT, they do copy and paste template and all that. Basically, they don't even edit their content anymore. But I'll advise you something, right? The best way to create a content is to explain it in the way you personally understand. It's,
Mm-hmm.
it's, it's one thing to write the content, right, that people can understand. It's one thing to write the content that people will actually view and be able to pick a point from. Now, what I do when I want to write content is I basically just go into my note keeper, right? I basically use note keep. Go into note keeper, take my phone, I just literally type everything coming directly from my brain. As it's coming in, I'm typing it down. Basically, I get all my random ideas from there. Now, when I
Okay.
pick these stuffs out, I review them over and over again. because some points are not meant to be in, but they're meant to be in other contents. You will notice that something you write in this place is not meant to be here, but it's meant to be in a different content. You pick that point out, take it to that content and drop it there. Now, basically, when you have all this random content all together, now editing it takes time. But I would advise you use AI for editing because you can't usually
For
edit over
sure.
thousands of content in one day.
Yep.
I tell people you can use AI to make your content better, but don't use AI to make the whole content. When you use AI to make the whole content, you're making the content
It
terrible.
should
But
be
when
a
you write the
tool for
content from your
enhancing
brain,
your content, not creating your content.
exactly. It's meant to help you, not it's meant to help you make it better, not help you make everything from the get go.
For
Basically, when you have
sure.
a random content you have written that you think is not up to standard, carry it to ChatGPT. Just say, okay, to help me correct this and fix any mistake that's in this content. Usually, it takes what you have written, it fixes all the mistakes that are in that content, and it makes it better for you. That's the perfect content already. Nothing to change about that. But then saying, okay, ChatGPT, write social content for me regarding branding, and it gives you a very detailed content, but then you're feeling this content does not have any let's say personality or humanity in it. There's no tone to the content.
Yeah.
Like it's not feeling like you wrote it yourself. That's why I wrote a content about content tone. Meant to post that today. Later today, I'll make the post regarding that. Literally, it's about how to write content in the way that people can actually like understand in your own personal brand voice. That's the content tone, right? So um, basically, what you need to do is when you write your content in like a draft content, you take it over to ChatGPT, tell it to help you edit that content. Once it's edited, you just take your content and review it, then make a post. That's the perfect
Yes.
content on its own.
That's a really
Also,
good process.
I was trying to yeah. So if you want to create a content calendar, right? That's something that most people don't know how to create at this exact point because you want to create content, but you don't want to just create random content. So I tell people you want to create content. There was a post I read 2 years ago that I still remember till date about how to use your unique advantage as a beginner. So the man was
Hmm.
actually trying to teach a 15-year-old boy how to be a perfect person, like how to be a unique person that stands out in a space. And told him, okay, so you are 15 years old, right? What is that one thing that you can do perfectly that nobody else can do? That you can do perfectly that nobody in your area or nobody in your circle or your space can do than you. Now pick that one thing out. Right? Utilize that stuff to the max. Let's say you're good at drawing. Let me use drawing as a reference. You're an artist, you can make 3D art and all that. I know in the space you're in currently, everybody else to make 3D art. But then the way you make your art from the other people making the art, right? Because literally everybody have different ways to make different stuff.
Of course.
Now let's say you learn technique A. You're good at technique A to like the max. You learn technique B, you go to technique B to the max, and you combine both together. That makes you stand out than other people learning just one thing. That's why I try to like learn multiple skills at once because I feel different things altogether. It
Yeah.
makes you better than people that just learn one thing. If you're
I
learning
mean,
only writing, I say okay,
it's
I'm
just
writing and
adding
I'm
more
good with
skills
writing.
and tools into your creator
Exactly.
arsenal.
Leveling up,
No,
not just
that's
staying in one position.
That's super true, man. And like I think the process you just described is a really good blueprint and a starting point for people to like start honing their own skills. So appreciate you sharing that and stuff like that. And obviously me and the rest of the team would like to thank you very much for like filling out our interview thing and putting in time to share your story and stuff like that. And obviously taking time out
No
of your
problem.
day to jump on here and share your story live with the audience and stuff like that. Um, so thanks so much, dude, for jumping on. And if there's any final things you want to say to the audience before we swap over to the next section, that's awesome. But we really appreciate having you on and just giving your pointers and advice.
No problem, no problem. Just one advice for everybody, right? Don't be scared to start. If you want to start something, start it right now. The best time is now. There is no future. If you are saying tomorrow, tomorrow will keep being tomorrow. You keep saying tomorrow. So the best time to start anything you want to start is right now. Don't be scared of what people say because just literally just learn it. So take that step today and start something new. It will help you in the future. Just look at the long term goal and definitely it will actually help you in time. So don't be scared to start and at least start one or two things today. Even if it's just to like learn writing, start that stuff today. If it's to write your first content ever, start it today. It might be off at
Damn
first, but the
right.
more you keep learning, the more you keep trying, the better you become. So that's all I can tell you. Just start today and you're good to go.
Much appreciated, man. Thank you so much. And obviously, good luck with your exams. The Moki gang is wishing you luck with your exams. Hopefully, you crush it and you can get back on your content grind then. But yeah, so awesome. Thanks so much for jumping on, dude. Feel free to if you have to leave now, that's totally cool. Or if you want to jump into the audience as we close out the show, that's totally fine as well. But thanks so much for jumping on.
No problem, no problem. Have a great day,
Awesome.
guys.
Yeah, you too. You too. Okay, that was Emiliex sharing his story and a bunch of advice on how to get started as a content creator.
College. Yeah,
What's
honestly,
up,
it's
Nish?
great advice. It's great
That
advice.
was really good advice. Yeah, for sure. So awesome of them to jump on here and share with us and take time out of their day. Always appreciate when the creators can actually come on and talk live. So that was really great. So we have to close off the show because we're working on keeping things a bit more constrained here, which is kind of working.
I mean, I would say that we're kind of consistent with the somewhere in the 90 minutes mark.
Yeah, I think so. I think so, which is better. I think we were reaching 2 hours 30 at some point, so this is good.
No. You're reaching 3 hours, dude.
Like, bro, we don't talk about
we
that.
Were?
We don't talk about that.
We did one show that was 3 hours. Yeah.
Seriously?
Bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was I there?
Probably. Yeah, you were there.
What?
But
I was.
Anyway, Danny, there is a show code. Drop the show code in chat, and then we'll give away some rods.
Yeah. Cammyyy was very good at yapping. I think he kind of restrained.
The code is Ðany the Marmot. Marmot.
I love how Danny spelled his own name wrong.
No, because the thing, the Marmot is called Danny with 2 N's. That's
really?
Yeah, like how Whammy is, a different person, not Cammyyy, it's a Whammy. Get it?
Yeah.
Whammy.
It's that's the code to celebrate Nietzsche's Ðany the Marmot sign, dude. That's hard. No, that is.
Do we want to leak to people where the code is for this week? So there is the code for the interactive that will be out. Code fries. That's going to be for the interactive. So
I need to go.
For the people that attended here, you won't be asking in the comments.
I don't want to search it.
Yes. And actually, bro, these are also Bio's art. So Bio did a really cool piece for Bean, which was I think it was referring is the name of the show Severance. Severance. Which is awesome, bro. I really want a rat ball fidget toy now on my desk. Like I could imagine just rolling one around on my desk.
Yo, where's our Moki merch? Like, there's so many ideas. Bro, where's our Moki merch? Like, come on.
Honestly, if we have a rat ball on our desk, I feel like the cat will just chop it over.
There will be Moki merch when Moku flies out the whole Woku Weekly team for YGG in November. Isn't that happening? Right. Manifesting.
I technically live here, so.
Imagine,
you see that's one less person you to play a flight. Yeah,
Exactly. The whole Niche will just walk over.
What do you mean walk over? I have to book hail a cab kind of thing. It's pretty far.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty far.
Well, it's definitely shorter than catching a flight.
I mean, true.
But yeah, obviously shout out to Bio for making this. Bro, why does Bean look so angry? She's like, and she has a pink chair. Why didn't I get a pink chair?
I mean, at least you're sitting in a can, okay?
At least you have a chair. Bro's just sitting in a trash can. Like, god damn.
He's standing on a trash can.
And then, of course, we have the Moki Made part, like codename Moki Made story that's happening. Also edited by Bio. I don't know how she does it, dude. But anyway,
I swear,
awesome
it's
art.
crazy. Like,
yes,
crazy effort. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
But yes, that is.
I really like the cover. I am Widgie. Wait. Since Widgie, guys, do you guys think that Widgie's a male or a female, and how would Widgie sound like for you? Like, we're debating on that personally in our circle. I'm like, it's like Cammyyy said Widgie's female, and almost all of us says Widgie's male. So
yeah, I always got the vibe from Widgie
androgynous,
maybe is genderless.
Like, would Widgie have a higher pitched voice, a lower pitched voice? Sounds like a pigeon. I don't know. Widgiot. Because I've been trying myself to say something like Widgie, but it's kind of killing my throat. which is whatever they feel for that day.
Pause.
Neutral voice, like in our how about this? In our team, who's on stage right now, who's like more likely to be Woody? Like voice range wise, like if it's Cammyyy, like force him to somehow sound more enthusiastic.
What do you mean? I'm the most enthusiastic person on this stage right now.
Sure.
Yeah, for me it's like cyber. Like for me, it's a male vibe.
Yeah, it feels very. And yeah, I'm more Cammyyy then. He sounds very like Cammyyy. Yeah, Woody Cammyyy, but like I have to make him read.
He only squawks.
Which only squawks.
Squawks. How do you think? Squawk. How does squawk sound like?
Cammyyy voice would also be cool. Me voicing Widgie, I don't know about that
He
one.
tried. He tried. Like he has a good voice. Okay.
Bodied. Niche was like, "Oh my god, this is so bad. You sound so dead."
I made Cammyyy pitch up. Let's go. It's a win, guys. It's a win. It's a win, guys. He pitched up his voice. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. He says his name like a Pokemon. It just goes Widgie.
Widgie. I mean, he probably speaks like Moki speak, right? Not like goes Moki.
We also were going to go to route where we give Widgie just a mommy voice, and she's just a seductive pigeon that reads some news.
Man, I wouldn't listen to that. Oh my gosh.
I can do that one. Take your my pigeon fantasies. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Like imagine making Widgie a.
Oh my god! I typed Widgie instead of wheel.
He's cooked.
He's cooked.
You read.
Okay.
Mama Widgie.
So we are going to.
I didn't do my annoying pitched up voice impression today.
Okay, do it.
You can do it when you do the countdown. How about that?
How about
that?
You guys, what language then?
Okay, is there fishing frenzy
Japanese?
people here?
Japanese.
Yeah. Is there people that maybe want a legendary?
Let me know if we're starting.
Rod? Wait, hold on. I need to find out how much legendary rods.
Nietzsche's locked in.
We're gonna put the Woku Weekly
Rods,
on there.
I mean, I can rod. A stick.
Raise your rod.
I mean, technically, people heard me like doing my padoru singing from last Christmas. It's just me pitching up my voice.
We are going to give away 2 rods, which is a huge 20 rod.
20? What?
Yeah, a rod is $5, which is 10 won right now.
Oh, okay. Man, it feels so expensive if you consider like last January.
It is nuts. Yeah. Okay.
It's nuts. Okay.
I'm going to spin this. Oh, wait. Let me just refresh this so it gets rid of all this first. Okay. Niche.
Okay, go Niche.
Okay.
Go.
Hey.
I choose you.
Dan, ni, itchy, go.
Oh boy. Oh.
Ooh,
Blood Moon.
What's A?
There's Blood Moon here.
What's A?
Blood Moon might be AFK. Blood Moon might be AFK.
Blood Moon is typing.
No, I see Blood Moon. I'm gonna annoy you with this.
Okay, Blood Moon, you won yourself a legendary Mythos rod.
I
hope it doesn't break. I think these things don't break as often.
No, those things break too easily. I got one. It broke already. You know.
Well, we'll drop your wallet and we'll get you a rod.
Rod. Rod. Let's go.
Nietzsche can't stop. It's insane.
Bro, we're gonna have to host a whole different show where it's just Nietzsche on filter. No, we have Niche and Sweet Potato on the same stage.
Oh my god. That's a recipe for disaster, and I love it.
I mean, if you actually heard me unfiltered, I don't think you would be okay, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, last week, my side comment baffled you people. I'm like, that's normal for me though, but hey.
Can Blood Moon drop his wallet? Sweet Potato is now here. Guys, all of your dreams are coming true. We now have Sweet Potato and Niche on the same stage. Don't say we don't make things happen here.
You guys want Uwu voice? Let me
Yeah.
know you guys. Yeah. Okay. What should I say then? I don't know.
Ara.
No. That's the mommy voice. You don't want Ara. It's like you know.
Okay,
like
Blood Moon
voice.
dropped his wallet. Thank you, Blood Moon.
No,
Okay,
seriously, the last time I actually did say it, people didn't forget for 2 solid years. I'm so concerned.
Sweet Potato, how are you today? Before we do this next spin of the wheel.
What? How am I
How are
today?
you? Yeah, how is it going?
Dead inside.
Oh, that's not normal. Okay, yay!
I'm
Would
fucking
you be
numb.
interested in hosting a show with Niche where you can just be completely unfiltered?
I mean, do you guys want to talk about cocks all day? I mean, sure, why not?
Well,
Yeah.
They're already planning on what to talk about. It's crazy. Their synergy is just on another
We're not
level.
we're not planning it. We already know.
Yes.
Yeah, the synergy is insane. Oh my god. Why didn't we think about this before?
this is
It needs to be
Not gonna lie.
filtered and will be like rated
gonna lie, that's
18
hot.
by accident.
Where is this
Woku
from?
Weekly After Dark, bro.
It's like McDonald Duck posted a picture of 2 guys kissing. I'm like, yeah, that's hot.
Oh my god.
Right, we want the context. It's not my fault, okay?
Okay, Niche, can you count down the wheel for the second winner of a rod? Or maybe Sweet Potato wants to count down. Who knows?
A rod.
Should I count down? I didn't do the Japanese thing though.
Just use English. It's fine.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
Spin.
go.
Yeah, you forgot about the go. It's okay. It's your first
I
time.
would say go because like when I say like
Santos.
itchy.
No, we spin again. No.
Here's another R. Here's another R.
Rigged.
That's so rigged. No, we spin again.
Everyone's saying rigged.
Okay.
man.
One's in the chat if we re-roll. 2 if
Re-roll.
Ðany deserves it.
Oh my god.
What the heck? These people are correct. These people are
Okay,
correct. guys.
I guess we'll give Xanatos the opportunity to say, are you going to use this rod, or is it better go to a community member who will? How about that?
How about say
Xanatos-
Rod in a very nice way?
She's already posted his wallet.
Double it and give
He's
it to
like-
the next person.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, hashtag good guy Xanatos. Let me touch your rod. Oh my god.
my
the-
Let me
God.
touch your arm.
I mean, technically it's his, and he's giving it away. So, yeah, you're touching
Okay,
his rod.
we'll re-roll. Can we have both of you re-roll the spin wheel? Are we ready to count down again for the final re-roll?
Like,
What?
Count down. Somebody count
What?
down, bro. I need to spin the wheel so we can end the show.
okay, fine. Okay. I will say it in English this time. 3, 2, 1.
Oh god.
See, it makes people cringe. It's funny.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
your money.
It's so
Funny
rigged though.
meow.
It's so rigged. GG.
It's so rigged.
Honey, are you claiming this rod?
It's so rigged. Oh my god.
Do you know
Reroll,
Rod.
reroll, baby.
Another reroll.
Okay.
Rod?
Now,
Okay,
Sweet Potato, it's
we
your
have-
turn.
No one wants to
Alright.
touch Xanatos' rod. GG.
Oh, I wonder what's wrong with the rod.
I know, right?
Oh, thank
Is it too
God.
small?
Xanatos is being a good guy and just getting annihilated.
Alright, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
The rod to hell, guys. The rod to hell.
Dude, there's no way this
No,
is this
reroll,
rigged. What the hell?
McDonald dog
It is
the
so
duck
hard.
accepts his rod.
on his great return.
Everyone wants a reroll.
Reroll.
my gosh.
I'll lick it.
Oh.
I like it.
Okay.
Who wants it? What?
No one wants to touch the rod.
He wants to lick it. He doesn't want to touch it.
Oh, Doc, can you drop your wallet and we can get you the rod?
Just give it to him.
Yes, he would
Balls
like it
deep.
very much. Hey, Cammyyy, it's your idea, so you take it. You take it. I will.
Yeah, what have I created here? We need a Woku Weekly after dark now. There's the sweet potato and niche, and I just sit there silently.
The amount of talent we have
moderate
to make a spin wheel this fun, you know?
Bro, exactly. Okay, he dropped his wallet.
I got it. I got
Yeah.
it.
Oh my gosh.
I think Potato and Niche could work on an animation where it's just for their show, and they can animate it. I think that would be cool. Okay, we have the wallet. Cool.
You seriously want me to make an animation?
I want
You
and
know
Niche to
this.
make an
You
animation.
know the stuff that I draw, right?
Yeah, bro. That's why I want you.
That's
to make
why
it.
he likes it. Yeah. Like what?
I think this is all playing into Cammy's fantasy. He's like just secretly putting all his stuff into it,
I'm
like
putting
you
all
know.
my pieces into place. Yeah.
I know you. I
Yeah,
know
well,
you.
Anyway, that was an awesome show. Thank you everybody for coming through. Like, bro, what was the code? The code was Danny's Marmot.
Yeah.
Drop it in chat again, Danny.
With a
but
double
yeah.
N.
It's
double N.
Marmot, right? Oh my! I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
This is hard.
Marmot. You made a code, then you keep forgetting. More what?
Danny the Mer.
So-
Oh my god. We have new Danny
Obviously-
lore in the makings.
Obviously, as always, as I say at the end of the shows, it is super appreciated that you guys come through and listen to us talk on here. With the way the market is and stuff. Obviously, audiences and stuff are down across the board. Yet we still have like 30 people here for most of the time, which is insane. So appreciate all you guys coming through and supporting and listening to us yap on the stage and keeping you all guys informed with Moku content. Appreciate you. Cammyyy is on yap mode. Cammyyy is closing out the show and being respectful to our freaking audience, Danny.
It sounds bad before, okay?
We cannot. You guys cannot say that we do not give you fan service. We put Niche and Sweet Potato on the stage this time. Like we do. We give the people what they want. So yes, if everybody wants to close out, Danny, you can close out. Niche, Sweet Potato, you can do whatever you want to do to close
Thank
out.
you, Chad.
Just very simple.
There you go.
Very simple. Bye bye.
Awesome. Okay.